last episode of $0 Productions show Title Pending. Thank you for watching. This has been a $0 Productions production of the show Title Pending. Now, the thrilling conclusion. Or, no, actually, this is an entirely different episode that has nothing to do with that. Week, because we took a short break last week to do something totally different. Today's beer of the week is Senorita Horchata Imperial Porter. It is made with horchata-like spices and things, and it's actually very tasty. I would recommend picking that up if they have it at your liquor store. If they don't, then go into the liquor store and then say, "Liquor, I hardly knew her," and run out before anybody can do anything about it. Cheers. Anyways, you may have noticed I changed my background image on my computer, and it looks terrible on the camera because it's way too light. So drink. It's a Zelda thing. If you didn't see that coming, then drink, because it's me. Come on. Now on to bigger and better things, or at least more appropriate to what we're talking about currently. Today's list is the top 5 best old guys. That's right. Now, in all kinds of media, you have that wise old guy that guides you, or the weird old perv, or something. And either way, old people are a very valuable part of fiction, because without them, the young people would probably have no idea what to do, or would be, much at ease from not being afraid for their virginity. Which brings us to our first old man, Master Roshi. Master Roshi's best quality was really, actually not as a pervert though, and as just a mentor. He was, that inspiring force for Goku. Even in his childhood days, Master Roshi dressed up in a disguise and beat him at the World Martial Arts Tournament just to prove that somebody could. Because otherwise, what would have kept Goku motivated to keep training? Probably nothing. He probably would have just started eating and, lost interest in fighting and become extremely fat, and then the world would have been exploded like 6 times. I would have blown. Moving on, number 4, best old guy of all time, Captain Keyes from the Halo series. Captain Keyes is overall really cool because there are a few really good old men from sci-fi. And on that note, we're going to move on to number 3, which is another old man from sci-fi, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or Old Ben Kenobi, as us 70s kids prefer to call him. Not that I was a 70s kid, but you know what I mean, I guess. Old Ben was a great mentor, and he could have done great things himself, but he knew for the greater good he had to impart his knowledge upon Luke Skywalker and then kick the bucket, because then he could become a Force ghost, which is just awesome. Don't you want to be a Force ghost? Now, moving on to number 2 best old guy of all time. This one's a little different. Number 2 is from the Zelda series. You saw it coming, and if you didn't, then drink, and if you did, then drink anyway, because I'm honestly just kind of getting thirsty. The Hero's Shade, who's a very interesting old guy because he's so old that he's dead, which is just kind of cool. Moreover, the Hero's Shade is actually Link from Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask, who has come back from the dead to impart his knowledge on the next generation of Link, the next link in the chain, if you will. I made a Link joke, drink. But this is really cool because this is the only canon appearance of 2 different Links, which kind of solidifies many timeline theories, although it's not like that matters because there's an official timeline now. Finally, the number 1 old guy is the one old guy to rule them all, Gandalf, or Gandalf, if you will, because some people, I feel like I remember like in the 90s, everybody was really pretentious about that. They were like, no, it's not Gandalf, it's Gandalf. And then Peter Jackson made the movies where everybody said Gandalf, and now it's cool to it either way because it was in a film. The best thing about Gandalf, though, by far, is that he really inspired every character on this list and just about every fictitious old guy that has ever been, which is just impressive. Alright, if you like this list, then push the like button and subscribe or comment or, you know, whatever those things are that regular YouTube people do when they like stuff. And if you didn't like the list, please leave a comment and tell me why, because I love to argue with you in the comments section. That's really how I get off. Anyways, catch you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check me out on Facebook and look up my crappy website. And most importantly, would you please share and comment? Because I'd really like this thing to be more of a conversation than just me blabbing about stuff. Alright, thanks, guys. And because I know at least one person was wondering what the background image was, here it is in awesome resolution. The newly revealed Zelda from the new Zelda Breath of the Wild. So also you can go ahead and drink, because we really didn't drink enough this episode. Cheers.